Hello, Aquarius. Here's your reading for the week of February 26th through about March 4th. These are general, so take what resonates, and what doesn't resonate or doesn't work just doesn't work. But if you stumble upon this reading at a later date, there may be something in it for you. But let's see what the cards have to say. In your recent past position, you have the Page of Swords. In your current energy, you have the Four of Wands. And in the near future, you have the World. Your challenge for the week is the High Priestess in reverse. And what is recommended for you is the Queen of Swords. So the Page of Swords, he's very clever. He's very quick-witted. He's very smart. He's very curious about things, so he's willing to learn what he needs to because he's kind of curious about life. This could represent also messages that have come to you or just ideas, like you've kind of had a curiosity about something, so you started to look into something a little bit further, and now it has created some type of idea or inspiration, or you see something a little bit differently in a sense because you were looking into something a little bit closer. There was a need to kind of find out more information or assess why are you thinking a certain kind of way. There was a need to kind of gather a different perspective in a sense as well, or just look into things a little further, and it has helped you maybe either change your perspective or get a little bit of clarity or better understanding about whatever situation this represents. But currently, you're in this Four of Wands energy, and this is like celebrating a milestone. This is a really positive card. This is a very happy card in the moment. You're kind of celebrating some achievement or a milestone or something that you're happy about, and it's just a really positive card regarding having something in the moment right now that you are happy about and celebrating and in a way thankful for as well. But what's coming in for you is the World, and this is all about completing cycles. You might be actually soon to be completing a situation. This could be school, this could be anything. There could be old habits that you're finally letting go of, and now you're celebrating actually making certain achievements. And coming in for you, you're going to be really very strongly able to let go of those habits. You're completing that cycle, or there's something that you're nearing the end, but this is a good end. You're kind of ready to close one door and start fresh, open a new door. But what's your challenge for the week is the High Priestess in reverse. Now, this card indicates that you're blocking your intuition. You might be having kind of like an intuitive downloads about a certain situation or a person or whatever this represents, but you're kind of blocking yourself. You're blocking the way you feel about this. You might be on autopilot currently, or you might not want to see something fully clearly, or listen to that little inner self, your little gut feeling that's trying to be like, oh, Aquarius, listen to me. And you're like, no, I don't want to listen to you today, inner self. But so you're blocking something within yourself that could potentially be either red flags or useful for the future. So you need to really tap into how you're feeling about a situation. You really need to tap into that kind of inner knowledge or that intuitive aspects, or just like those gut feelings. You need to really pay attention into that this week. And what's coming, or what's recommended for you, I should say, is the Queen of Swords. Now, this lady is no BS. Like, she's not having it. Oh no, she's not the one. She's not the one, and not today, not tomorrow either, because this is not the one. You might either be cutting people out, you might either be not taking anybody's BS anymore, or you just might be really in a logical, practical aspect of your life currently. So if there was some kind of new way of thinking or a new idea or concept, or you learn something about whatever situation currently, you're probably celebrating certain personal milestones or certain kind of like milestones. And I think you're about to be completing a cycle, which is fantastic. But if you need to, sometimes I feel like this, the High Priestess in reverse, it also comes up when we have other people in our ears and they're trying to tell us stuff and they're trying to sway our opinions, and you're not listening to yourself because you're like, okay, well, Susie over there, she has a good point, and she sounds like it's based in kind of some practical application or reality, or what she's saying makes sense, but my gut is telling me no, she's not right. But in a way, like, maybe I'm wrong. So this could also be like when you're second guessing yourself because like Susie down at the water cooler is telling you something different. But this is saying that maybe you need to listen to your gut and you need to think logically, because maybe Susie is not the boss of you. Okay. Susie is not the boss of you. You're the boss of you. So, and you can make your own decisions. So this might be saying that you need to think rationally and listen to yourself and listen to your own little voice in your own head. And if you need to kind of just, if somebody's trying to tell you that what you're doing is not good or make any sense or not the way to do it, you just need to know that there's more than one way to do things, and you need to kind of just proceed forward with the way that you in your gut and your mind think is the best for yourself. So that's what the Queen of Swords is here to say. She's like going to kind of do it the way she thinks it's the best, because she's gained a lot of knowledge on a particular subject. Like, she's going to look at the details, and she may have more knowledge. Like, you might have more knowledge on whatever this is and have done more research on whatever this is than Susie. So you don't, even though Susie's trying to come off as an expert, she might not know anything. It could have just been something she saw like on a Facebook post or something while you've spent hours researching or involved in whatever it is. So don't worry about what she says. Don't block yourself. Listen to yourself and enjoy this, because this is great, but you got to keep pushing forward, and you have to stay rational within this, because I think you're very close to completion and you don't want to screw that up. So you can stay focused and listen to your own intuition and what you know deep down inside is best for you. So let's see what else we get for you guys. So first up, you have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. And I think maybe you feel this in your gut. Maybe you feel your intuition is saying that whatever this is, really now is the time to act. You could have had one success with it already, and you might feel that you just need to push a little bit further and listen to that little instinct, because I feel like you're going to be gaining or getting some type of completion, or even if it's just like, sometimes, you know, things, they have multiple levels, multiple phases. So you might be soon to complete the first phase of whatever this, or the first stage of whatever this represents. So you just need to keep pushing, because I feel like this is really good. I feel like you're kind of in a lucky little bit right here, but don't let your lack of staying in touch with yourself and in touch with that intuition and in touch with you, what you really want, because sometimes we get swayed. Like, if you really want something out of this, but your mind or other people are saying you should do something in a different kind of way, and it's actually going to lead you down a different path, well, now it's not leading you on the path that you really truly wanted to go on. Now you're going on a different path because somebody else thinks it's better for you. I think you need to stay with what you want to do and do it the way that you want to do it, because the Queen of Swords, she's going to kind of stay logical. She's going to review all the options. She's going to see all the paths, but she's also going to know, well, she prefers this one path because of X, Y, and Z, because maybe it fits a little bit better with herself. And other people, they might like something else, or they might be telling you should try this in this kind of way because they think that's what it is, but they might not even be doing what you're doing. So don't worry about what they're saying. You just need to focus on what you and your gut and your mind know is best for you. Because I think you have a lot of luck currently, and I think you need to capitalize on this, Aquarius. Grab it, seize the opportunity. I was going to say grab it by the balls, but sometimes you just have to have that energy, and you'll have to be like, I'm doing this. So I think this is fantastic. And I can't ever say this word. So this word, remember your worth. And I think this is saying, don't let any negative thinking get into your head. Don't doubt yourself and your capabilities of doing this, because I think this is something super exciting for you, and I think you're very, very happy and are looking forward to it. And I think you're having some luck and some success. So don't get in your head and start talking negatively about yourself or of yourself, and don't allow other people to do the same for you. And the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. And this might really be, some of you with this blocking your intuition, it could also be that you've come to be reliant on somebody and you've become very reliant on what they say and their thoughts or their input. And you might need to be in a point where you're cutting that out. You're cutting that input out because they might not really be coming from a place of real knowledge or expertise. It just might be their opinions. And you know what they say about opinions. We all got them. So I think you just need to be aware if you are in a codependent relationship with somebody, and this could be friendships, this could be anything. And you need to just be very aware of how it's affecting you and just maybe put certain boundaries up where you're not letting it ruin this, because I think this is really, really good. And like I said before, the Queen of Swords, she's not having it. She's not going to have anybody ruin this. She's not having it. She's very independent. In her mind, she's very, very independent, so she's not worried about this. Like worried about other people kind of getting in her head. I think you just might need to be aware of any of that this week. Now, passion. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. And I think this is some kind of thing that you're very excited about and you're kind of passionate about. So I think you just need to enjoy the moment, enjoy this time. And children, your love life is being affected by children. Now, children, it could be actual real kids. Like this, whatever the situation could be being affected by like real, like children. It could be your pets. It could be your favorite car. Sometimes people have a car they love, and it could be anything. It could be your house, any dependent. Your house is most definitely dependent. Anything that really you put a lot of time and effort into and something that kind of depends on you in a sense is your child in a way. So you might have something that you're either doing this for or you're having to remain aware of while doing this. And that could be your children or anything that really relies on you in any kind of aspect of your life. So that's that. Okay, let's see what quote we get for you. Be a Fruit Loop in a world full of Cheerios. And this is saying don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. And I think this is fantastic. Because some of you might be blocking your inner Fruit Loop. With the High Priestess in reverse, you might want to do things a certain kind of way, but you're blocking your own inner Fruit Loop. I think you just need to let the Fruit Loop out the bag and just let it run around. So you just have to be yourself. Let's see what affirmation we get for you. Today I will only surround myself with people who support me. So some of you, this High Priestess in reverse could be some people that you might be codependent with in a certain aspect here. And they might be kind of, I don't want to say holding you back, but kind of getting in your ear a little bit. So you might just have to put those boundaries up with that specific person or that specific situation and really surround yourself with people that support you. And now, even if you don't actually have people in your immediate surroundings, I'm telling you, you could go on YouTube and listen to so much like positive stuff on YouTube. You could just look up some positive mindset stuff or whatever, and you could just listen to that. And then you'll have people on YouTube telling you that you're wonderful, you're great, you could do it, all this stuff. So if you need to have that input in your mind right now, you can find it. It's out there. Let's see what Bob Ross has to say for you. Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. And I think this is saying you need to be light. You need to kind of have a little bit of fun. Maybe don't be afraid to blow with the breeze a little bit. Kind of like stay light, because this is a lot of this fun kind of light energy. And I think you just need to kind of, because I think whatever this is, it's very passionate for you. It's something that you really enjoy. And I think because it's a lucky time, you don't want to bog your luck down, because if you get all like in your head and all start stressing out, then your luck is going to run away. I think we are more lucky when we're kind of in this lighthearted energy because we're allowing that luck to kind of come to us. So I think you just need to remain light and remain fun a little bit. Okay, and let's see what Spirit of the Dish shall be with you this week. You have the Flame, which is the spirit of the sriracha sauce. And maybe this is saying, bring a little spice, be a little feisty. You could be a spicy Fruit Loop, you know? So that's that. Okay, let's see what else we get for you. So for your dinner and a movie, we have Chinese food and romance movies. For the energies that you either need to tap into or be aware of, we have Scorpio, and this is about transformation and major changes. And we have Taurus, and they are about love, money, and powers of attraction, but they're also very, very, I don't want to say stubborn, but they're very fixed in a way. Like, you're not budging that bull. Like, if he doesn't want to move, he's not moving. So this might be, but they're very good also for the long haul, like committing to something for the long haul. They're kind of very practical in that aspect, and they know it's not like a fly-by-night thing. They have the energy to really stick to it. So that is fantastic, because this might just be you're completing the first level or the first phase of this. This could even mean you're almost done with the first semester or whatever semester. This could be anything, or the first stage of something, and there'll be more work to do. There's always more work to do. But you'll be able to celebrate this time in a sense. So that's fantastic. Anyway, and then you also have Venus, and this is about love, monies, and powers of attraction as well. And you have Uranus here, which is about independence and eccentricity. So you have to kind of come a little like eccentric and outside the box a little bit here. Now you have the 4th house, which is about the home, intuition, parenting, and children. And you have the 6th house, which represents health, detail, order, work, and structure. You have number 1 here, which is an odd number. So that means the special guest that shall be answering your question today, Aquariuses, will be the Magic 8 Ball. He shall be out here shortly. And you have W, I, B, N, O, I, T. Hold on, I'm screwing these things up. Sorry. C, and you have 31831. And we have relax. And I think this is saying you have to enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, enjoy your time. Now is a lucky time for you. I think you can, maybe you've put a lot of hard work into something and you're kind of more in a relaxing phase. But yeah, just have a good time. Enjoy this moment right now. And let's see what little charmy we get for you. And you have the cherries. So to me, this is saying that whatever you're doing could be paired well very nicely with you, because there's 2 cherries. So you might be one cherry and the situation could be another cherry, and you've met like a good pair, or you met your match with this situation. Or this could also be saying have fun, because the cherries are kind of like a party fruit. They're just like fun. They just want to hang out. But this could also be saying that maybe you have a friend who is kind of like your other cherry. Maybe reach out and go enjoy yourself with them. Like have a little fun, hang out with your friends, enjoy, celebrate. So I think that's excellent. Okay, let's see what now. Hold on. Now it is time. Let's bring him over. Here he is. Okay, Aquariuses, think of your question and let us ask. Oh, mystical, magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Aquarius's question? It says, outlook good. It seems like it's going to be a good time for you. The 8 Ball has spoken. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.